Hello, I got a new project going today. I got an order for a live edge shelf. I guess it's going above the fireplace. Off video, I already split it to the specs of the customer. They wanted 10 inches roughly. Obviously, with the live edge, you're not going to be able to get 10 inches square straight across. I'm going to start with filling some of the cracks with epoxy. I got it set up over here. I use Upstart epoxy. I actually found them on Facebook. I've used it for several projects. The eye candy coffee table. I've also used it on my river table, and it seems to hold up good. My river table actually sits outside. We use that for on our deck, for outdoor barbecues and dining and what have you. And that epoxy has really held up well. Also on the eye candy coffee table, which is still for sale, by the way, at lgf-furniture.com/shop. It seems to be holding up pretty well on that. Obviously, it's stored right now, so it's obviously not in daily use. So as far as the durability goes, it really gets the crap kicked out of it sitting outside here on my deck, and we eat outside all summer long. So it's really held up well. I recommend Upstart Epoxy. Find them on Facebook. We'll get to filling these cracks here in a minute. I'm lucky enough, I happen to work on scales for a living, so I use a scale to pour my epoxy. It's 2-to-1. It can't be any easier. Mixes up nice. You can add whatever pigment you want. I'm going to use, what is this? This is that mica powder. You can see it. I don't know if my camera will focus in on it, but I've had really good results with this stuff. I usually stick with what works for me. So I added 25 grams of, let's see, this is the hardener, and I'm going to add 50 grams, part 2 of the epoxy. Obviously you can't see it, but you'll have to trust me on this one. So the reason I do the one first is if I overshoot this second pour, I can always add a little bit of the first back to it. And remember, it's 2-to-1, so I'm aiming for about 50 grams. And there we are. That should be enough. I got a big gap to fill down there, a couple small ones here, so we'll get this mixed up and start the pour. the clients asked me to install this floating shelf. I've never used these. Close up here. I've never used these. Hidden shelf pins. They're by Rockler. Seemed to be pretty easy. The hardest part was drilling the hole in the thing. I've already marked up a level line on my wall. Since I know edge to edge where the holes are at, I'm just gonna mark them and put them in place using my level line. Number one, to see how these work. The other thing is I want to get a little practice before I got to go to the client's house and put this up. I'm just going to drill into my wall here. I'll sacrifice a couple holes, but obviously you want to find some studs when you use these, or wall anchors of some sort. So, I'm going to get going on that, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright, screw these in. Now I got these wall plates mounted. Well, I had to turn the camera off to avoid all the cussing and swearing on this one, but you can see I got it up. Actually looks really nice. The thing that we need to do on this is when we go to install it, obviously do a little better job measuring than I did. I didn't measure that thing real well. I just kind of threw it up just to test it. I've never seen this before. I wanted to make sure it was going to hold. Looks like this one's going to be really nice. It's supposed to hang over a fireplace on a brick wall. So I'm really impressed with that. Solid. Looks good. One more check here. Let's see if I got this thing level. Right on. So, okay, all that's left is a finish, and this will be ready for delivery. Right now I'm testing two finishes. I've never used a tried and true before. Trying that compared to my go-to, which is general finish. So we'll see how the two work out. So,